Good morning student. In last lecture we start definite integration. Also we discuss about fundamental theorem of integral calculus. And we also discuss properties of definite integration. So these are the 8 properties of definite integration. The proof of these properties are useful in examination and sometimes the proof will ask. Now there are some examples on these properties. So we start to solve examples from exercise 4.2. So our first example, evaluate 0 to a 1 upon x plus under root of a square minus x square dx. We can solve this example by using property. So let I is equal to 0 to a 1 upon x plus under root of a square minus x square dx. Now here we put some substitution. So put x is equal to a sin theta. Okay. And therefore sin theta is equal to x upon a. Means theta is equal to sin inverse x upon a. Okay. Now differentiate this. So we get dx is equal to a. Differentiation of sin theta is cos theta and differentiation of theta is d theta. Okay. Now we know that when we substitute sum, then we have to change the limits. So when x is equal to 0, theta is equal to sin inverse 0 upon a. Means sin inverse of 0 is 0. When x is equal to a, then theta is equal to sin inverse a upon a. Means sin inverse 1. And we know that sin inverse 1 is pi by 2. So our new limits are 0 to pi by 2. Therefore, I is equal to 0 to pi by 2. 1 upon value of x is a sin theta. So write here a sin theta plus under root of a square minus a square sin square theta. And the value of dx is a cos theta d theta. Okay. Now next 0 to pi by 2. This 1 into a cos theta is a cos theta d theta upon a sin theta plus under root of a square common. So here 1 minus sin square theta. Okay. Now 0 to pi by 2. A cos theta upon a sin theta plus under root of a square. And by using identity, 1 minus sin square theta is cos square theta. So here cos square theta. You can write here 1 minus sin square theta is equal to cos square theta. So using this identity, 0 to pi by 2 a cos theta upon a sin theta plus now under root of a square and under root of cos square. So square and square root get cancelled and we get a cos theta. And this is d theta. Okay. Now a common. So here 0 to pi by 2 a cos theta upon sin theta plus cos theta d theta and a common. Now this a and this a get cancelled. So we get 0 to pi by 2 cos theta upon sin theta plus cos theta d theta. Okay. Now give it equation first. Now using property, so using 0 to a f of x dx is equal to 0 to a f of a minus x dx. Okay. So using this property, I is equal to 0 to pi by 2 cos. Now here theta will replace by pi by 2 minus x. So pi by 2 minus theta upon sin pi by 2 minus theta plus cos pi by 2 minus theta, and here your d theta. So by using allied angle, this will become change. Cos pi by 2 minus theta will sin theta upon cos pi by 2 minus theta will cos theta, here sin theta, and here is sin theta d theta. Now give it equation second. You can observe that equation first and equation second. Now adding equation 1 and equation 2. So adding equation first and equation second, we get, so I plus I, which is equal to 0 to pi by 2 cos theta upon sin theta plus cos theta d theta plus 0 to pi by 2 sin theta upon cos theta plus sin theta d theta. Okay. Now 0 to pi by 2 cos theta, we can add this cos theta plus sin theta because denominator is same. So cos theta plus sin theta d theta. Now this same, so it will become cancelled. So we get 0 to pi by 2 1 d theta, and this is I plus I 2I. So therefore 2I is equal to integration of 1 is theta with respect to d theta, so it will become theta 0 to pi by 2. Now put upper limit, so pi by 2 minus 0, therefore I is equal to pi by 4. So this is your answer, I is equal to pi by 4. Now next example, evaluate 0 to 1 log of 1 minus x minus 1 dx. This type of example solved by using property. So here let us start. First let I is equal to 0 to 1 log of 1 minus x 1 upon x minus 1 dx. So here some calculation like that, this x will multiply here, means cross multiply, so it will become 1 minus x upon x dx. Now give it equation first, it is I. Okay. So using property, what is that property? Using 0 to a f of x dx is equal to 0 to a f of a minus x dx. Okay. Now using this property, 0 to 1 log of 1 minus x upon 1 minus x dx. Here if we open the bracket, then 1 minus 1 will get cancelled and this minus become plus, so it is x upon 1 minus x dx. It is R. Now give it equation 2. So adding equation 1 and equation 2 we get. So if we add then right hand side will become I plus I, which is equal to 0 to 1 log of 1 minus x upon x dx plus 0 to 1 log of x upon 1 minus x dx. Now 0 to 1 log of 1 minus x upon x plus log of x upon 1 minus x and this dx. Okay. Now we know that using log m plus log n, which is equal to log m into n. So using this, I is equal to 0 to 1 log of 1 minus x upon x into x upon 1 minus x, and this is dx. Now this all terms will get cancelled, so we get 0 to 1 log 1 dx. We know that value of log 1 is 0, so it is 0 to 1 0 dx, and that's why here I plus I 2i, sorry, here one mistake, it is 2i, so it is 2i is equal to 0, that's why I is equal to 0. So this is our answer. Now next example, evaluate 0 to pi x sin x into cos square x dx. So let I is equal to 0 to pi x sin x cos square x dx. Give it equation first. Now using 0 to a f of x dx is equal to 0 to a f of a minus x dx, we get. So using this property, I is equal to 0 to pi, instead of x put here pi minus x sin pi minus x into cos pi minus x and this whole square dx. So 0 to pi minus x as it is. Now by using allied angle, sin pi minus x is cos x and cos pi minus x is, sorry, here is one mistake, sin pi minus x is sin x and cos pi minus x is minus cos x, but it is whole square dx. So minus cos square x square is cos square x, so 0 to pi minus x sin x into cos square x dx. Okay, now give it equation second. So adding equation first and second, adding so add LHS side I plus I 2i, which is equal to 0 to pi x into sin x cos square x plus pi minus x sin x into cos square x. I am avoiding here few steps into dx. Okay, so it is 2i 0 to pi. Now sin x cos square x take common, so we get 0 to pi x plus pi minus x, and this is sin x cos square x dx. So this plus x minus x get cancelled and we get 0 to pi sin x cos square x. And this is pi dx. Okay. So this pi is constant. So take outside of integration 0 to pi sin x cos square x dx. And this is 2y. Now by use substitution method, so put cos x equal to t. So therefore differentiation of cos x is minus sin x dx, which is equal to dt. Now if we take substitution, then we have to change the limit. So when x equal to 0, t is equal to cos 0, so which is equal to 1. Now when x equal to pi, t is equal to cos pi, which is equal to minus 1. So our new limits are 1 to minus 1. Therefore 2i is equal to pi 1 to minus 1. The cos square x means t square, and value of dx, so sin x dx is dt, means you can therefore sin x dx is equal to minus dt. You can observe sin x dx is equal to minus dt. Now take this minus sign common, so it is minus pi 1 to minus 1 t square dt. Now we interchange the limit, then sign will become plus. So therefore 2i is equal to pi minus 1 to 1 t square dt. Now take limits, take integration. So pi t cube minus 1 to 1, t cube upon 3. Now take 3 outside, pi by 3. So it is t cube minus 1 to 1. Now first put upper limit. So it is pi by 3, 1 cube minus 1 cube. So it is pi by 3, 1 cube, this minus 1. So it is pi by 3 into 2, and here is 2i. So 2 get cancelled. I is equal to pi by 3. This is our answer. Now next example, evaluate minus pi by 2 log 2 plus sin x upon 2 minus sin x dx. So let us start to solve. Let f of x is equal to log of 2 plus sin x upon 2 minus sin x. Okay. Now replace f of minus x. So here also change log of 2 plus sin of minus x upon 2 minus sin of minus x. So it is log of 2 minus sin theta, and this sin x, and upon 2 plus sin x, because sin of minus theta is equal to minus sin theta. So using this sin of minus theta is minus sin theta, we change here 2 minus sin x upon 2 plus sin x. Now here also logarithmic rule, log of a upon b is equal to minus log b upon a. Means if we change this function, then there is minus sign. So here is minus log of 2 plus sin x upon 2 minus sin x. Now you can observe that this is f of x. So here minus f of x. Give it equation first and write here using first. Okay. So you can observe that this is f of minus x and this is minus f of x. So therefore f of x is odd function. And therefore by property of definite integration, I is equal to 0. This is our answer. Now next example, evaluate 0 to 1 log x upon under root of 1 minus x square dx. So let I is equal to 0 to 1 log x upon under root of 1 minus x square dx. Okay. Now here we use substitution method. So put x is equal to sin theta. This implies that theta is equal to sin inverse x. So therefore dx is equal to cos theta d theta. Derivative of this. So when x is equal to 0, theta is equal to sin inverse. Theta is equal to sin inverse of 0, which is equal to 0. And when x is equal to 1, theta is equal to sin inverse of 1, which is equal to pi by 2. Thus, our new limits are 0 to pi by 2. So, I is equal to 0 to pi by 2 log of value of x is sin theta. So, log of sin theta upon under root of 1 minus sin square theta, and value of dx is cos theta d theta. Okay. Now next, under root of 1 minus sin square theta is cos square theta. So it is 0 to pi by 2 log of sin theta upon under root of cos square theta, and here it is cos theta d theta. So 0 to pi by 2 log of sin theta, this square and square root get cancelled, so it is cos theta. This is cos theta d theta. Now you can observe that this cos theta get cancelled, so only remaining 0 to pi by 2 log of sin theta d theta. Now this is I and this is equation first. So using property, using 0 to 2a f of x dx is equal to 0 to a f of x dx plus 0 to a f of 2a minus x dx. So using this property, you can observe that this limit 0 to 2a and there is limit half 2a, so it will become aa, and here 2a, then it is 2a minus x. Okay. So using this, I is equal to, limit will become 0 to pi by 4. Student note that here limit pi by 2 and here limit pi by 4, because it is double then it is single. So pi by 2 into 1 upon 2, so it will become pi by 4. Okay. And log of sin theta d theta as it is plus 0 to pi by 4 log of sin. Now here limit will change, limit not, here function will change to a minus x, but here over 2a is pi by 2, so it is pi by 2 minus x dx. Okay. Now this is 0 to pi by 4 log of sin theta d theta plus 0 to pi by 4 log of, now allied angle, using allied angle, sin pi by 2 minus x is cos x dx. Now 0 to pi by 4 log sin theta plus log, sorry, here is theta, here one mistake, okay, and here also d theta, log cos theta, and this is d theta. Now using log m plus log n, using this is I, log m plus log n is equal to log m into n. So using this, I is equal to 0 to pi by 4 log of sin theta into cos theta d theta. Now this is double angle. 2 sin theta into cos theta is sin 2 theta. But for that there is missing 2. So we can here adjust 2. So here we adjust, divide, multiply by 2 and divide by 2. Here one adjustment by 2. Now it is sin 2 theta. So 0 to pi by 4 log of sin 2 theta upon 2 d theta. Now we know that here is formula, log m upon n is log m minus log n. So using this, I is equal to 0 to pi by 4 log sin 2 theta minus log 2, and this is d theta. Now separate this function, so log sin 2 theta minus 0 to pi by 4 log 2 theta. Okay. Now it is I1 minus I2. So here I1 is equal to 0 to pi by 4 log of sin 2 theta d theta. Here theta. Okay. Now here again we put substitution method, or here we use substitution method. So put 2 theta equal to t. Therefore 2 d theta is equal to dt, and that's why d theta is equal to dt upon 2. So we have to change limit when theta is equal to 0, t is equal to 0, and when theta is equal to pi by 4, then t is equal to pi by 2. So our new limits are I1 is equal to 0 to pi by 2 log of sin t dt. Now by using property, using 0 to a f of x dx is equal to 0 to a f of t dt. Sorry, here is one mistake, it is dt upon 2, and 0 to a f of t, using this variable, change of variable property, here we change the variable like that. I1 is equal to, this is dt upon 2, so 1 by 2 common, 0 to pi by 2 log of sin theta, and it is d theta. Now you can observe that 0 to pi by 2 log of sin theta d theta, from equation first it is I. 0 to pi by 2 log of sin theta d theta. So using first it is I, so it is 1 by 2 into I. You can write here using equation first. So therefore I1 is equal to I upon 2. Okay, it is equation 2. Sorry, here we give equation 2. It is equation 3. And next we have to check I2. So I2 is equal to 0 to pi by 4 log 2 d theta. Log 2 is constant, take outside of integration, and value of d theta, 0 to pi by 4 d theta. So it is log 2 theta. Limits are 0 to pi by 4. Now first put upper limit, so log 2 pi by 4 minus 0, which is equal to I2. Therefore I2 is equal to pi by 4 into log 2. Now give it equation third. So from equation 2, I is equal to I upon 2 minus pi by 4 log 2. From equation, it is 4, from equation 3 and 4. So I minus I upon 2, so this is I upon 2, and here minus pi by 4 log 2 minus pi by 4. Now therefore I is equal to 2 multiply here, so minus pi upon 2 log 2. Now using properties of logarithm, log a upon b is equal to minus log b upon a. So using this property, it is pi by 2 log 2. This minus sign will get cancelled here. So I is equal to pi by 2 log 2. This is nothing. Therefore you can write here also pi by 2 log 2. So this is our answer. You can observe that first we take substitution, then here use property. Next I is equal to I1 minus I2. Again we put here substitution, use property. Then we get our answer, which is equal to I is equal to pi by 2 log 2. So there are some practice problems from exercise 4.2. There are 6 problems which you have to solve. In this way we complete our chapter definite integration, and tomorrow we start a new chapter, application of definite integration. Solve these practice problems, and if any doubt, any queries, then you can call me. Thank you.